There are so many different stories that people will hear about DC, specifically about communities east of the river. But now they're curious about the work that we're doing, and the stories that people are telling about H.D. Woodson is starting to change.
H.D. Woodson is a school about passion activation. We believe that our students are passion activators. They are passion activists, and they are working tirelessly to uncover the gifts that make them unique and that they bring to the world that the world needs. With redesign, it's very rare to actually have the luxury of time, where you get to dive back into your community, you get to check back in with students and parents and alumni, and you get to ask them, what do they really want to see?
Yeah, so the EOA was a very exciting look into the class of 2021. They wished that they had stronger voice and greater voice in what was happening in and about the school. And they actually wanted to be involved in the decisions that were being made. A lot of students discussed things in their qualitative interviews, like they were learning a lot of great things academically, but things that they were passionate about, they didn't have the chance to explore.
You cannot do this work without students. And I think that's where we've missed it in this new transition. The times of child be quiet, adult speak, it's no longer a thing. And students want to use their voice. They may not know how to use their voice. And so we had to create spaces that not only teaches them to speak up, but how to do it in a way that adults can hear what you're saying.
I mainly do redesign because I do care about my school a lot. I don't know what it is. I love this school, so I love helping make changes for the students here. Since I'm already a junior, so I won't never get to experience the L3 class. It's actually the stuff that we wanted the students to do.
L3 is a pilot which was created by students for students. Our teacher, Miss Owens, she has divided the class into these 4 components where hopefully by the end of the experience, the students are aware of their passion, aware of how to activate their passion, and excited about inspiring the community with their passion.
We're talking about change. We're talking about change. You will think about with your group, what would you change about the Washingtonian experience?
Out of my class, I hope that the students understand that, one, the world is bigger than them, and what does high school really mean, rather than just coming in, making sure you get your in-seat time, making sure you get enough grades to graduate. How can we build you on the inside so that you're strong when you get on the outside? Oftentimes the world wants to make them smaller, and in this class, I push them to be bigger, uncomfortably so. And I just want them to get out of this class that I can write, and I can speak well, and I can share my feelings.
I was in my L3 class today. I love it. It's very fun and interacting with people. You just get a chance to learn more about the world and learn how you think things should be or how you can better things in this world.
Let's look at the micro courses real quick. So we got real estate, fitness, all these different things. What are you most excited about?
So I think something I would like to do would be launching a podcast, because I keep a lot of stuff aside. I feel like sometimes you need a space to express yourself.
The micro courses are basically business trainings. So we have barbering, we have real estate, we have students who can learn how to make their own podcast and eventually start their own podcast.
The best part about it is that if a student sticks with the micro course over a certain period of time, let's say for instance the real estate micro course, it positions them to actually sit for their real estate license once they've completed the coursework and they're already prepared. So students could very well go to college being a licensed realtor. And what we're hoping to get from that, honestly, is students being able to start charting their path sooner. Our teenagers are not the teenagers of yesterday. They are very independent. So this gives them a little bit more autonomy over their future.
In order for change to be lasting, in order for it to go past just 1 year or the initial group
The community has to be invested. I think about the work at Woodson and the continued engagement of students who started out in the process and may have graduated or moved on, but they're still engaged from an alumni perspective, coming back to the school to work with teachers, to work with the staff, to pass on what they experienced to their peers.
Because they wanted the future students at HD Woodson to have this amazing experience that they were able to help craft. And so you saw juniors and seniors who were at the end of their high school journey, very engaged. You had high school students that were going on the visits to see other high schools and other learning models across the nation. You had students at the planning table. And I think that's unheard of and also very refreshing, and as I said earlier, very inspiring. And I think the students pushed each other. And they also push the adults.
The world is different. The same stuff you learned back in the day and it was able to help you get through life, it's not the same anymore. You need different type of skills. That's why we have those passion classes, because you need different skills to try to find your way in this world after high school.